In a couple of minutes, we're going to go live to the Florida high school in which 17 people were killed yesterday with a CNN reporter live down there in just a few minutes. So stay with us. Right now, let's check on your traffic and weather picture on the way into work this morning. Here's Frank.
Yeah, here at home, Kev, today we got a little bit of a foggy start to our morning. Reason for that, mild temperatures that we have outdoors right now, well above seasonal. We should be waking up closer to -10. Right now, we have current conditions sitting at around 4 degrees. Winds fairly light, just starting to pick up here in Toronto. You can see them already starting to be quite breezy through Hamilton. So Hamilton, not a significant amount of fog right now for you, but to the east of us, that's where we see more fog this morning. Temperatures, as I mentioned, 4 here in Toronto, 3 in Windsor, -1 in Sudbury, -1 as well in Ottawa. That leads us to that mild day, but I also want you to pack an umbrella today. So we have a risk of some patchy drizzle this morning, mainly overcast skies, and then we're going to see the bulk of the rainfall just really be on those northern shores of Lake Erie, that is, tuck its way up into the Niagara region, possibly into Hamilton. It could make its way into Toronto through this evening. Just be prepared for that. But by the time we get to tomorrow, we'll see clearing skies. As we move to more clearing skies for Friday, temperature falls. Wind direction is going to change. So we go from southwesterly to northwesterly. That means tomorrow we start off around the freezing mark, then fall down to -13. Kind of a cold start to your Saturday, but a day of -3. Nice looking Sunday. Family Day, Monday into the evening, we'll see some rainfall that sticks in through to Tuesday. Tuesday night, a little bit of mixing, and then clearing skies on Wednesday with a daytime high of 2. Today, highs all the way up to 8 degrees. Carry over to you.
All right, sounds good, Frank. Well, the fog, that is presenting an issue for the drive this morning. Really depends where you're traveling, though. Looks like it's some pretty dense fog right now along the 401 in the Durham region. And there's a look at it right now on the 401 at Liverpool. So be prepared for that and be prepared for changing conditions, because it looks like once you get west of about the 400, it's not too bad along the 401. Pretty clear conditions there. And the fog, not much of an issue as well along the QEW as you head through Oakville and Burlington, Mississauga, that whole area, not too bad. Here's a look at the eastbound Gardiner. That is where we're seeing those delays filling in from about Royal York onto the Spadina ramp, but problem-free drive aside from the fog, so just make sure that you give yourself a lot of distance between other vehicles and make sure you have your full headlighting system on. All right, that's a look at your traffic. I'll send it downstairs to you, Melanie.
Horror at a Florida high school. 17 people are dead after a gunman opened fire just before classes ended yesterday afternoon at Marjory Stoneman Douglas High School in Parkland, which is about an hour north of Miami. More than a dozen people are still in hospital, many in critical condition. A 19-year-old suspect is in custody, identified as a former student, Nicholas Cruz. In response to the shooting, the Toronto District School Board will be lowering all of its school flags for the next 2 days. And coming up in just a few minutes, we'll be speaking with CNN reporter Natasha Chen. She is live in Florida. All right, we are watching the Olympics, of course, this morning. And our Tammy Sutherland is live this morning in Markham, where there are early risers on the ice. They are cheering on Jordan Belchos, homegrown talent, hopefully to take a medal this morning. Hi, Tammy.
Hi, Mel. Yeah, so Jordan actually just got off the ice. His time is still standing up as the lead time right now. His pairing is finished. So when you guys actually saw this, what did you think? What did you guys do? It was a big cheer, right?
Well, I thought it was like really amazing how he kept on keeping up his pace and how he just kept on hacking at it and stayed low, and he had not a lot of shoulder movement, and that was really good.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. Yeah. And how about you? What did you think? You thought the pace was pretty good?
The pace was amazing, you know. I'm a short tracker. I don't do much longer distances, but watching that, it's just like I'd kill my legs. I know it.
All right. So Jordan, of course, born and raised here in Toronto, and he actually trained and registered with the Markham Speed Skating Club for years, and that's why the club is out here supporting him so much as well. Also coming up a little bit later this morning, Ted-Jen Blumen, also representing Canada in the Olympics, will be hitting the ice for his pairing, and we are hoping once again that this time we will come back with a medal. Jordan, actually, for Sochi, he just missed the qualifying by just this much, so it would be so amazing for redemption for him to bring a medal back to Toronto. So we decided we're going to take a victory lap, right? Yeah, for Jordan ahead of time. Mel, we're going to go. Send it back to you for now. Okay, let's go.